Hello, and welcome to a special, scary Saturday stream on Sunday. That's right, it's like Taco Tuesday on a Friday. More Resident Evil. You are absolutely right, Ace. More Resident Evil. And there is, in fact, it appears, a stream on YouTube. Wow. We'll see if it actually catches up to what's going on. The delay is impressive. Oh. But it is an experiment. We'll see how it turns out. Super. Can you see the stream on YouTube, Ace? I'll have to keep swapping back and forth. That'll be impressive. Okay. 30th anniversary of Resident Evil, or I guess more accurately, 30th anniversary. You're on Twitch. Okay. All right. I didn't know if you were on the YouTube. That would be kind of funny. And where is my? There it is over there. I'll have to check in every once in a while to see if anyone's over there. This could be distracting. I may need a bigger monitor. 30th anniversary of Biohazard, the game that would become Resident Evil when it was in English, and Ace can provide lore, but the name Biohazard was taken by a DOS game in the United States. I don't know if it was in many other English-speaking countries, but there tends to be only one English-speaking country that matters most of the time for creative-y stuff. So it is, last night we were playing Requiem. It was the second play of Requiem, and tonight will be the third, so part 3, if you will. We had Leon saving Grace. We had Grace separated from Leon, and we have Grace exploring the care center and attempting to escape. And to date, there have been 7 cumulative deaths. I can say deaths here and not be too worried about it. But the big news tonight is not how well I play or how many times I kill myself with a chainsaw as Leon. It's cake time. Oh, laugh out loud. Now it says I have a founder badge, whatever that means, Jim. That is a good question. Founder. It's like, oh my gosh, they're doing all the great stewardship. So now it's time for a shot of the cake, which suffered an unfortunate incident earlier. The camera I'm using to video it now fell into the cake. You may be able to tell from the cake itself where the camera nosedived or camera dived, lens dived. Maybe it's lens dived. That might seem to be a better way to put it. Founder Reed, I think, is how we'll refer to you going forward. I've been testing with YouTube today to see how that turns out. That could be fun, or it could be deadly, and Ace has been extremely helpful in getting me set up on there. Ace also had a cake today. Shall we say a more appropriately sized cake, since in this household only Daniel and I are here to eat the cake, and Daniel is famously anti-cake. Pro pumpkin muffins, but anti-cake. Interesting stuff. He will sometimes make cupcakes at school or at respite, but will not eat them. So there is the cake. It is inspired by a cake in Resident Evil 7. So the cake, as it stands now, reads Happy Bleep Birthday. Got a light? And in Resident Evil 7, there is a word that is not bleep between happy and birthday. Ace says, I think your cake is more appropriate size for all 7 of you. You know what, Ace? You are absolutely right. I'll do my best. I will do what I can. If only March break were this week, then I could bring the remainder of the cake down or up, over. Yeah, we'll go with over. Between over to describe where you are. All right, and with cake, there's really only one thing to do with it, and that's to eat it. There are no candles on this one because in Resident Evil 7, the cake explodes. I didn't want to cause trauma to anyone who's expecting an exploding cake. But the question now remains, do I eat the cake now, or do I eat the cake at the end of the stream? We shall see. If anyone wants to wander into the chat and say you should eat it now, your cake didn't explode. Okay. You had candles. I saw you had candles, but you did not have 4 candles. So we're both kind of riffing on the original. There are, as usual, some history stuff things tonight. And one of them is, of course, the 30th anniversary of Biohazard, which Ace can expound upon at great length, and the differences. They explained the differences to me earlier in the week between the American Resident Evil and Biohazard, the original Japanese game. Now, during and afterwards, how many eggs were left? I did not make this myself, Reed, so no eggs were sacrificed in the making of this cake. But there is a cliffhanger coming up in the cake TikTok sometime soon. So there's the cake. I think maybe I will leave the cake until the end, so we can just check in on it every once in a while. Go back and forth to CapCom. All right, and I think now we may want to get on with the OG version. Had more gore and a colored opening cutscene, and apparently something with dogs. There we go. We are at the start screen. Oh, I need my... We can have our cake and eat it too. Yes, we can. But I think now that I've got the remote in my hands, I don't want to get icing all over it. It was deemed too graphic, so they changed stuff. Let's load the game. So I like that there are 2 auto saves here. This is cool. But we're going to go back to the save I made last night. Imagine violence being too graphic for Americans. Who could think up such a thing? So yep, total RIPs to date. We are at 7. Okay, so we've saved here. I have my box here. I am going to stow one of my guns here. Power, rate of fire. All right, so this one has more oh, wait. Do they use different calibers? Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to stow a gun. Whew. All right. We'll leave it here. And Ace, if you want to let me know that I've made a huge mistake, I am ready for that. But I do want to make sure that I've got some space in my limited inventory. And I'm going to place one of these quartz crystals in here. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the gun yet. Okay. Find and place the quartz. I notice I don't have a knife again. All right, where's the... Is this where I want to go? No, I've already been here. I think I want to go... What's over here? Simple lock. I don't have a simple lock pick yet. I think I want to go back to the dining room. It's not like there's a zombie around here somewhere, is there? Oh, the dining hall is... Right. Can I go... Okay, so the dining room is downstairs. Reed, how was your day? Look at that, a flashlight. How resourceful am I? Oh, wait. No, there's only one. Oh, no, there seem to be two. There's another one twitching. Oh, look. Nice. Nice. My watch streak is at 5. All this fun data, Read, I'm not sure either. All I know is that there are ads, and somehow that's not my favorite. It's not anyone's favorite. All right, there's nothing on the table. The filing room. All right, is that what I wanted, or did I want the bar? Oh, right, I can't get in here because I don't have a 1. Just sent 50 points. Wow! Reed, it's as much a mystery to you as it is to me. All right, is this the bar? Not the bar. Rehabilitation ward. Bar or filing room, that's a question. Yes, I'm willing to bet the bar has far more interesting stuff than the filing room. Garage, ooh. Pantry door. Oh, right. That darn thing doesn't work anymore, does it? Only in Ontario can you find leftover bourbon. Ooh, what's in there? A large amount of blood, right. Good stuff, I had forgotten. Locked from the other side. Ooh, what does this say? Office and records room. Here we go. There is a safe back here, isn't there? Please tell me it's got some extra storage. All right. Wrong way. $80 and $30. Ta-da! Antique coins. Great. Oh, Grace's inventory doesn't grow much. Okay. When I was testing earlier, Aiden was here quite a lot, Ace. Or, sorry, Reed. Wow, is Grace of age? It's not letting me get to any of the alcohol. Oh, Jim. Oh, okay, all right. Register shortcut, okay. Whoops! Wrong one, Jim! Can she guard? There we go. All right. That's the one I want. Zombie, I'm sorry. Oof. That happened quickly. Another easy to pick lock. There we go. I have no lockpick. Zootalores. Oh, right. We're back here. If only any of these folks had something like, I don't know, a key card on them. Right, so we got that, okay. The gallery. All right. Where, oh where, the kitchen again. Bar and lounge, all right. Kitchen. Okay, so let's go back down to this first level. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't fix your friends' locks. It's like Captain Kangaroo used to say, you can fool some of the people some of the all the time and all of the people some of the time, but you can't fool dear old mom. All right, that's not like you're saying at all, is it, Reed? Melee attack. Which doesn't look all that impressive. So, oh! Oh, or Mr. Green Jeans, yes. Or Rusty the Rooster. Well, that's an important thing to figure out. No amount of bullets at this point will get by him. All right. First death of the stream. We're doing well. Doing well. Hey, this could be a good time for a history stuff break, couldn't it? Ooh, history stuff. No one needs to go rough, rough, rough. Is a Requiem required? Well, we might be busy writing them if they are required. So the first anniversary of tonight that is not the 30th anniversary of the Resident Evil release is a Stanley Cup anniversary, a hockey anniversary. On this day in 1894, the club known as the Montreal Hockey Club won the first Stanley Cup for which there was a competition. What that means is the first year of the Stanley Cup, the trustees that Lord Stanley said, hey, you deal with this, just gave it to the Montreal Hockey Club. There had been organized hockey in Montreal and Ottawa, and oddly enough, the clubs in Ottawa were a little irritated that Montreal was just given the cup. So there you go. The first Stanley Cup that was decided on the ice. Why am I... Oh, Aiden's here. Why am I going live? No, this is not a test stream. This is the real thing. This is an actual stream for the 30th anniversary. Oh, apparently made us... Oh, and there's the cake. So that is... well, that's frustrating to hit a personal achievement, but then your team didn't win. No, this one's not being deleted, Aiden. This one is sticking around. It'll be, we'll make clips from it. And there are ads coming up in about 55 seconds. Ooh, create a clip. The create a clip button just came up. That's cool. I don't usually see that in the chat. Okay. All right, now 30 seconds until the first ad break, but let's go back to... Weird. I can hear myself on another video. All right. Well, let's become undead. That should be a good thing. You still haven't seen my... No, not until Oliver gets here. Okay, I need to determine which enemies I need to take out. That's a good thing. All right, what do I have? So it's as if I didn't make any progress on that whatsoever. They talk. That's kind of cool. How many ancient... No, I still need some more. It's the 30th anniversary, that's why. Yes, it is the 30th anniversary. With cake coming up. Do. All right, ad break. $10, $80, $30. I feel like we've been here before. Cake versus waffles. Who wins? Waffles. I would say waffles win every time. Waffles are a little more versatile. You can make other things with them. All right, so we're going back down to the kitchen. Let's see if we can not die this time. Right, so can I get to there from here? Yes, it appears I can. Apparently it's main syrup weekend at all the sugar houses. You've never been to one? Oh my gosh. Reed, I don't know what to say. We went to them all the time when we were in school. All right. What happens if I go way up here? Is there anything up here? Door is warped and won't open. Wow. Ooh, but there's handgun ammo. That seems like a good reason to come up here. My cousin, one of my cousins has she was up till 1:40 apparently boiling. Wow. Yeah, they do take forever, or it does take forever to what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I know boil, but when it turns into the syrup, not condense. Well, there is condensate, so maybe condense. Let's see. So Aiden says, I need to invite Burns. No, I haven't seen the chat on YouTube. Oh, there you. Oh, hey, Crow. Hey, Aiden. Wow, waffles are disgusting. Oh my gosh, there's all sorts of chat going on over here now. I can't read that cake. It says, "Happy bleep birthday. Got a light." And apparently the stream over here has not caught up with what's on Twitch. So we'll see how that goes. Happy bleep birthday. Got a light. It is a riff on the cake from Resident Evil 7. But, you know, it's a family-friendly stream, so I don't want to use the words. All right, so that one's locked. Did I go too far down? No, here we are. The filing room. I make my waffles with chocolate chips. How much latency did you set for the YouTube stream? Jeff asks on Twitch. I can't recall, Jeff. I don't think it was the lowest latency setting. I know I didn't need to take out either of those. Burns is not coming. Okay, perhaps another night. Let's see. Reed, make my waffles with blueberries? Of course, of course. So how is the stream quality, Crow? And Aiden? Aiden, if you're still over on YouTube as well. Oh, what did I miss here? Is that just more blood on the floor? There's blood everywhere. Stream looks great on YouTube. When are the ads starting? I don't think there are ads on YouTube. Thanks, Crow. I appreciate that. And Jeff, what are you seeing? How is the quality over on YouTube? Oh, look. All right, so if a maid is a zombie and makes a mess, is that like ironic? Jeff is over on Twitch now saying there were no ads on TikTok or YouTube, so he left. Have I been here? Yes, there's the restroom. Anyone on YouTube? So Jeff was there. Aiden was there. Crow is there. So this is... oh, another lockpick. Lock. All right, so I have to go through the kitchen, don't I? Right. Oh, this is the restroom. I don't need to go back into the restroom. You're right. Oliver will be back on Saturday with Spyro's Adventure. All right. So there is a pantry door somewhere. Less Resident Evil, more Skylanders. Well, I don't know that there'll be less Resident Evil. I've got 3 games on the go right now with Resident Evil, Aiden. And how was the sound, Crow and Jeff, on YouTube? I was trying to get that right earlier with Ace, a large amount of blood. Okay. Pantry door. Lockhead. Well, that's not going to work. So there are keys to find. Right. This door, this security door. I never asked this question. Poe or Michael Myers? I think Poe wins. Sound is good too. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Crow. Ooh, let's watch out for the chef. Is he gone? He's gone. Ooh, I have one of those. I have something that's an octagonal. Let's find out. Ooh, it opens. How do people normally get in here? So I am intrigued that that the characters are asking some of the same questions I have. Ooh, this looks like some sort of gambling den. It's beginning to be peak allergy season. Can't shake the sinus headache tonight. Yes, I had quite a bad sinus headache during the day yesterday. I was not happy about that. Look at that. Oh, I could use my antique coins here. It's like some sort of storage vending machine. Wouldn't want to be a Poe loser. All right, so how many do I have to put in? 2. All right. 3. Now I see where I find the number. Ooh, look at that. Hip pouch. Nice. 2 slots. Nice. All right, what else have I got over here? What is this? Increases the blood collector's capacity by 50. Well, I can't afford that one right now. What's this? Steroids increase max health. Okay. I don't know who this max guy is. Stabilizer improves gun handling and increases firepower. Well, I think I want that. Puts them in one at a time. Yes. Slowly they work. Well, I think I want this. I had a dream I was at your house. Well, I hope you didn't get lost on the way here. Hip pouch. Well, you may be right, Crow, but I think a hip pouch is cooler than a fanny pack. Effects are permanent. Let's go with it. And yes, roid rage. What do I do with this? Do I just use it? Oh! Oh, she's injecting herself with stuff. Wow, Grace. Whew. And, oh, look, I'm no longer unarmed. Was that Ozempic? Green herb. Okay, take some of that. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with an arm. Oh, look, I can rotate it and find the key card for the East Wing. Now, if I've learned anything, that means some antique coin. Oh, look. That means some zombies are going to be coming my way any second. Oh, do I get to play roulette? Nice. Reed is currently on a 5-stream streak. No, East Wing got demolished already. Right, for that new secret data center. Oh, great. I get to gamble here, don't I? Right, there doesn't seem to be much reason to make the wheel go around unless I can place a bet, and then, of course, lose all my antique coins. How many antique coins do I have? I have 2. Okay. When you opens up into a big, beautiful bowl. I hope that's the... Oh, look, I get to break things. Oh, I like that. Oh, another antique coin. I almost have enough for steroids. All these cupboards, and there's no good stuff to get. Michael Myers or Thanos? I'm going to say Thanos. Okay, I'll put the number. I'll place the bets on 8. All right. Coin cabinet. All right. Oh, Michael Myers would defeat Thanos. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, look. Go, Grace, run. Run. Whew. Okay. Hope I didn't lead you astray. All right. I think there's a good idea here about saving. So I think I'll go do it. Whew. Wow. Did you post on Blue Sky that you were live on YouTube? I did not. I didn't put anything on Blue Sky about being on Twitch. Slowest run? Yes. I think you're right. This might be a good time for another history stuff, though. 740. Look at that. Another shot of the cake. Happy bleep birthday. Got a light. How do I win on my... I don't know. That seems a little fantastical that you would defeat Michael Myers. Maybe you're faster than he is. So now we go into history stuff. All right. On this day in 1972, the United States Congress, that's right, 1972, March is before Watergate burglary which is June 1972. And in case you thought there weren't important things happening in the U.S. of anxiety in 1972, let me reassure you, a lot was going on in 1972, including on this day when the United States Congress sent the Equal Rights Amendment to the states for ratification. It would not be ratified. Enough states would not ratify it in time because there was a deadline attached. But sometime in the 2020s, I believe the 34th state finally got around to ratifying it. I think that's what it was. I think that's what was required. 34 states. I guess the point of ratifying it in the 2000s is we'll say Pyrrhic. We'll say it's a Pyrrhic victory. Apparently, we're still working on that even today. Imagine how much would have changed if the ERA had been ratified in time. That's all I'm going to say. Imagine what would have changed. And I'm going to apparently pause on that point. I'll be live on Monday. No, not live on Monday, Aiden. Tuesday and Saturday. This is a one. Although this is, I guess, the second Resident Evil Requiem stream on a Sunday in March. Is that the close, Jeff? The RA part matches. Okay. But they don't do that anymore. Well, they don't bomb so much in. They bombed more in England. Select an item to use. And if Crow's prediction is correct, we're going to see a giant hole in the ground. All right. Hospital wards. As opposed to Bruce wards. Bruce, yeah. Dick Grayson, who is Bruce Wayne's ward. There we go. Oh, great. No lights on over here. Wait a minute. Haven't we already been here? Isn't this where we came from? Ooh, look. More lockpicking. I should stream Red Dead on Mondays. I don't think I should. Then I wouldn't be able to play. I wouldn't have my mind focused on those 2 or 3 kills that I'm good for. All these drawers, nothing to open. Ooh. But there's an old magazine of Harper's Bazaar, or an old copy of Harper's Bazaar in there somewhere. Because you have, if you are Thanos and you have the power to erase him from existence, that would be cool. Or a ballroom. Well, so far it's not looking like a hole or a ballroom, but it's disappointing in either event. Oh, look, something opened and it's an empty drawer. Ooh, a slightly ajar door. Oh. With someone not completely happy. Oh, look. Melee attack. Oh, look, scissors. Scissors get used an awful lot here. Oh, where did you come from? All right, a roundhouse kick like Leon's would be really helpful. Oh, and you again? As opposed to a bell jar, which, yes, Sylvia Plath would agree with you. Can I just stomp on his head? Oh, but that was a nice shot. Not gonna lie, that was a nice shot. Another bucket of blood. X-rays. Jar. Oh, there are some jars. They're labeled. Oh, this looks like something that should be... I don't have a knife anymore, do I? Oh, look! Another safe. All right, cool. What's anything over here? Behind you, thank you, Ace. All right, which one is this? Is this the exam room? All right. I'm going to go 30 right. And then 10 left. And then 50 right. I'm thinking this is the exam room. Ooh, look! More gold, more coins. I can go back and get my roids. Speaking of 1972, is the last time the hospital was. I have a feeling if it wasn't 72, then it certainly... Oh, my, no, it has to be later, because look at those cathode ray tube monitors. What the heck? Oh, body with the organs removed. I don't think I have anything to help. And now it wants me to let it go. There's something under the shackle. Okay. Looks like an arm. Am I missing something? Also, who wins, Pennywise or Thanos? Let's see, Pennywise or Thanos. Use those scissors. Oh! Body with organs removed. Wait. Do I go back to the doctor to get the scissors? Well, that would be good. Oh, wait! What's over here? Oh. Hemolytic injector. Prevents corpses from mutating. And can be used to stealthily take out enemies. I will, oh, wait. Sneak up on an enemy. Oh, I could have used that before. Okay. So now I've got it. All right. Dude, can I have those sit? There we go. No, I don't want... I want your scissors. All right, he's already dead. I don't think that I'm going to get anything from him. Ooh, hey. Light. Nice. Okay. Maybe not. Bucket of blood. No, I don't want to use it on him either. All right. All right. Can I... All right. Are there scissors or something that can be used to cut with in the cavity? Hey, Paul. Welcome to a Sunday night 30th anniversary stream. All right. I don't see... Ooh, but look. Shows a couple of lungs there. But there are no lungs in him. Organless corpse. That's why Grace keeps thinking there's blood everywhere. All right, so I can scan around a little bit. Ba-ba-dum. Ah, the ads issue. Yes, ads. No ads on YouTube until I get what, like 900,000 followers? There we go. Oh, I can sneak up on him. Oh. Zombies don't like bright light? Oops. Once you get... Ooh! He blowed up real good. I think we're going to need some herb here, though. All right. No point watching on YouTube since you don't make money, since I'm a big capitalist. Yes, it's true. Oh, did he just turn the lights off? Oh, that's cool. The zombies can turn the lights off if they want to. Oh, and Reed's over here now, too. Wow. All right, eventually one of these buckets I'm going to have to reach into. All right. Oh, look at that. There's soap in one of those nifty dispensers. Do you know why the official KFC X account follows? No. Oh, do you know who? Yes, isn't it the herbs and spices? Yeah, I don't think, I think Paul is staying put over on Twitch. Examination room, organless corpse, treatment room. What was over here? Oh, right. It still wants me to use that thing. But don't I want to save that? I think I want to save that hemolytic injector. Right, lockpick. All right, so that door was, oh, green herb, okay. Got something for our misery. There's an ad break coming up, folks. No, it's still that. Okay. Oh, more lights. Stay. Ooh, nifty little places to hide stuff. Oh, look! A locker, maybe with scrap. Okay. That's good, so I got that for crafting. Ooh, paper towels. None of those Dyson air hand dryers. That's great. Blood collector. Oh, neat. All right. All right. Cool. You can increase your crafting capabilities by analyzing blood specimens with the laser microscope. Nice. This might be useful. I agree. I think we can go back to those bodies and the other blood specimen. Denatured. Nice. Craft handgun ammo and hemolytic injectors. Oh, look. A laser microscope. All right, maybe this place isn't as ancient as we suspected. Oh, wait. Ooh, look at that. Blood specimen in. .2 minutes, and Jim will. I think it's likely to go past 8. Minimum steps. Oh, I don't think I wanted to do that, did I? Ooh, another puzzle. Zootolores. Doesn't want to let me... Crescent moon. Uh-oh. I have seen folks post how to do that because I am horrible at it. Activating all atoms. Wow. I think this is for another day. All right. I think I'm going to head over and do some history stuff. All right. Final history stuff. On this day in 2019, Robert Mueller, now late Robert Mueller, submitted his report to the Attorney General of the United States on Russian interference, obstruction of justice, and conspiracy in the 2016 presidential election. As we know, not much happened. And the birthday for today, on this day in 1887, Leonard Marx was born. That is not a relative of Karl, it's a relative of Groucho. Leonard was the Marx brother known as, and you're going to have to look this up, Chico. His name was later changed to Chico because there was a misprint on a poster or a program. So Chico, Chicko. And he was the second Marx brother born. The first of the Marxist children passed away, and he was the oldest brother in the comedy troupe. He was a bit of a reprobate and seems to have gambled away all of his money more than once, and also was what we would call, I guess politely, a philanderer these days. Interesting. But the big anniversary, March 22nd, 1996, Resident Evil. The first game in the series in Japan called Biohazard was released in 1996. It was later released in the United States as Resident Evil, and there was a remake in 2002. And that's where we meet the intrepid Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. And it recounts the events starting on July 28th, 1998, when Jill and Chris end up nosing around the mansion. Is it Spencer Mansion? The GameCube remake is interesting. Okay, that's interesting, Paul. I haven't played the GameCube one. I started a few weeks ago playing a version on, I guess, the remake of the original Resident Evil on Xbox, and the tank controls were a little much for me. Trapped in the Spencer Mansion, one of the best games remakes of all time. Wonderful. Well then, clearly I need to go and find a GameCube and try it in that format. But it was not the Xbox version was not my friend. All right. Whatever cake's at my house. Okay. Yes, that's a good answer, Reed, to what cake is the best cake. But it is time. It's time to dig into this cake. Oh, it got ported. Oh, okay, got it. All right, thanks, Ace. I was thinking maybe there was something remarkable about the GameCube version. So let's go. Where's that? There's that cake. I can see that cake now. By the way, I'd like to point out there's this big divot up here in the top of the cake where the camera fell in it. The camera did a nosedive into the cake. It was quite fun to clean up the cake. And I don't say this to gross anyone out, but my first thought was to start licking the cake off, or licking the cake off of the camera. But the camera was still videoing. It was still live. So if anyone needs a moment to go get some Tums or something, is the pink color? It's supposed to be red. It looks red in real life. It's supposed to be red and black. Red for blood, Crow, but yeah, it shows pink. So I guess that $25 webcam I bought in 2020 really needs an upgrade. But let's dig in. There's an option for the controls to not be... Oh! Is there? Oh, that's interesting. All right. Happy bleep birthday. Got a light. Here we go. I think I go straight for the G for OG. Get it? OG. I think that's a healthy slice. A nutritionist might say otherwise. Let's see, can I get all of the icing? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and get more of the icing. Oh, a little bit of cake is left behind. Ooh, look at that. A ton of control options. None of them are clear. Okay. Little red filling there. So good. All right, so what you're saying, Ace, is that I need to go back and try to use different controls, or to change the options on the controller. And let's see what the folks on YouTube, ASMR part of the show. Oh, is Paul over here now? Hey, Paul. I'm impressed you have a live cake camera running. I thought it was a picture. Well, anything for the viewers, Crow. Worst game that shouldn't exist. Wow, that's harsh. I've seen monitors fall, but never cameras fall on cake. Yes. So thankfully, my head was nowhere near the camera or the cake when the camera fell. Uh, wow. ASMR. So let's see. What can the ASMR stand for? All see me. Well, no, not going to work. Mmm. 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 Chocolate cake with red icing inside, chocolate icing on top, and of course, the red piping. Just delish. Change the Twitch category to ASMR. Suggested serving, only a suggestion. Well, I think that one needs to be generous when it looks red on this camera. Okay, so this is a better camera than the cheapy webcam from 2020. Mmm, delish. Um, let's see. Paul says to Ace, I need to replay those games. I haven't played them since the GameCube. I own them on Steam, though. Well, they had a great sale on Steam for almost all of the Resident Evil games, like $7.83 or something each, except for the one I don't own. Well, I guess Village and Biohazard too, but Resident Evil 4 was not one of the cheap ones. The remake, which is the game I don't have. Mm. Everyone get cake on the way out. Okay, help yourself. I've got milk if you need some milk. Cake falls. That's a possibility. Crow, is a possibility. Maybe the cake fall ruined the cake colors. I have a feeling it was always a cheap and poor camera. But thank you for suggesting that maybe I did all the damage when. Yes, thank you, Crow. I appreciate the translation. It's really wonderful that you are attempting to make me feel welcome as someone living in the 51st state. I'm currently replaying the games. I have them on disc for my PS3 and PS4. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting about Loaded since they changed their name to Loaded. I should go there. That's a great idea. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. And then Aiden won't be happy because I'll be playing Resident Evil 4 on Tuesday nights after I finish Village. And I have, last week I dispatched Heisenberg and saw, excuse me, and Chris returned, and Ace thought that maybe, as a result of my enthusiasm about Chris, that maybe Chris was my favorite character, and we had a bit of a chat earlier about the favorite RE character. So I can understand. I prefer calling the U.S. the Fourth Territory. I'm okay with that too, but I think we'll have a bigger impact on American politics as the 51st state. Either way, as long as we can have Greenland too, that's all that really matters. Yes. Your favorites ranking is the opposite of my favorites ranking. Well, wait a minute. My favorite rankings, I like Leon. I really like Jill. Chris, I was excited to see Chris again in the game, so I'm not sure that means that I am Team Chris. But Chris is, if it's based on ridiculousness, then Chris definitely wins. Since I don't know the outcome of Village, I don't know if it's possible for for Chris to return and DLC. I get it. Okay, I prefer Jill over Leon. You prefer Leon. Yes. Okay. Jill was great. More Jill, please. And I believe you wanted more Jill in Resident Evil Requiem, didn't you, Ace? Why are all the Resident Evil characters bad? They're not all bad. Village is. I'm having a lot of fun with Village, Crow. It's terrifying and a little ridiculous and good fun. When do we rename the Strait of Hormuz the Strait of America? That could solve it all. Good point, Crow. Let's call it the Strait of America, and then victory can be declared, and everyone will go home, and nothing will return to normal. Jill was almost a sandwich once. Because spoilers and more spoilers and more spoilers. Okay, fair. You've seen more of the walkthroughs on Resident Evil 9. Let's see. Jeff is now lobbying for Crow to convince me to stream Red Dead on Mondays. Since that's the year he's never played. Oh my goodness! I have a feeling there will be more Resident Evil content. There are a whole bunch of games I haven't played, Aiden. I like that because spoiler and more spoilers and more spoilers. Jill was almost a sandwich. 9 story makes more sense if Jill returned. Okay. My favorite was the spoiler about the spoiler. Yeah, I'm glad that I don't know what any of those mean right now. I'm sure we'll come to learn what the spoilers are. Now, how many times have you played through Requiem, Paul? You said you'll be done beating all the games next year. Well, we'll see about that. If they stop making games, maybe I can catch up. Aiden. But let's see. I've still got the rest of Village. I've got Requiem. Resident Evil 1 looks like it'll take forever because of those controls. I have Operation Raccoon City over there on the bookshelf. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Could be a long time. Does Requiem have a new game? I hope they... I could understand, Aiden. It's not your... Now that's a good spoiler. So many spoilers. No one else is helping themselves to cake. I bought enough. I hope there's enough to, go around. I didn't want anyone to do without. Code Veronica and both Revelations are incomplete. Yes, you're right. Oh, yes. And I have, what's the other one? Resistance? I have Resistance. And then I have, the DLC. Lost in Nightmares, Simon Ada, is that it? Separate Ways, bunch of stuff. You did help yourself just to a different cake. Excellent point, Ace. So you played once, going to replay it around Halloween time. And which difficulty setting did you use, Paul? Was it amateur like me? Oh yeah, okay, good point. You've got birthday cake left over. I have the RE7 DLC. You're right, and I have Claire's campaign in RE2. Oh my gosh, there's so much to get through. Let's see. Put the cake on the screen. I want some of that cake. Okay, so you want the cake. You won't be done beating all the Resident Evil games next year. Okay, we'll see about 2028, but if they keep making games, we'll see about that. So Aiden's requested the cake go back on stream. Here we go. Claire isn't in RE6. No, she's in RE2, right? So that's the other campaign in RE2 is Claire, right? Standard difficulty. Okay. So you're much braver than I am. Oh, if I did say 6, I made a mistake then, Ace. My apologies. Standard difficulty. You are much braver than I am, Paul, or accomplished. You could take both of those together if you'd like. And yes, there are other campaigns in RE6 to play through. Oh my gosh, so much content. And then if I find Outbreak and then Outbreak Files 2, I've got to do those. That's probably not helping Aiden, though. In his movie, yes, good point. Okay. Crow seems really impressed with the cake cam. Seems to be delighting in it. I could scan it. I could scan the cake and give it a try as maybe as a JPEG or maybe a PNG would be best. The movie is not happening. Oh, Chaos versus Sands isn't coming out now? Why not? $30 worth of content. Outbreak File 2 is probably the better deal because it has all the same maps as File 1 with some extra stuff. So is it basically the same game? Ace, is that what you're saying? Outbreak File 2 is it the same as the original? So, back when Al Gore invented the internet, I wonder if he ever imagined some old guy in an aging Ontario city would be able to eat cake, and people would be sticking around to make sure that I finish it. Oh, by the way, I should say I'm not finishing the whole cake tonight. I've got to leave some for breakfast. Oh, File 2 has more stuff. Oh, it's happening. Oh, okay. All right. That's good news. I was a little concerned there. We need 3D printers for cake. Oh my gosh, 3D printers for food would be amazing. You could print avocado without having that giant pit, and it would be ripe. Or you could print blackberries without those seeds. Let them eat cake, wasn't that? Yes, Al Gore said that, and he said I invented the internet while no one was looking. I think he also may have said something about climate change being bad, and we should do something about that, but that seems far-fetched. Guacamole is always extra. Well, that's it. My plate is, well, I'm not going to say clean. The plate is, empty of cake. Wow. Wow. That's going to taste great for breakfast, I tell you. And lunch and dinner tomorrow. Really, there isn't a meal this week where I can't have cake. All right. So that is it for March 22nd, the 30th anniversary, and cake for Resident Evil. Another bit of Requiem. We've moved forward on that. That's good news. Unless, of course, you don't like Resident Evil, and Aiden falls into that category, then maybe that's not such good news. But moving forward, getting closer to the end. I think I'm still about 90 hours away. We shall see. Cake for dinner and lunch. I didn't know that. So your hospital actually had a 3D food printer for stroke patients. Yeah, I can't imagine that any of the food would have any taste whatsoever. I guess Al Gore got 1 out of 3 right. That's amazing. I had no idea that was a real thing. That's amazing, Crow. So March 22nd, I am back on Tuesday on TikTok with Resident Evil Village. Chris is continuing to look for Miranda and maybe Close. He's in a basement somewhere with some jail cell type looking stuff. Thank you, Crow. I appreciate that. And of course, next Sunday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern, Oliver and I are back with Skylanders. It's Spyro's Adventure. It's the OG, and then in 2 weeks after that, or well, I guess 13 days. Let's go with that. On March 28th, I'll be back with Resident Evil Requiem on Twitch. Thanks very much. This was a lot of fun trying out YouTube and also sharing cake. I'm glad you could pop in. Enjoy your week, and perhaps we'll see you next Saturday, maybe even Tuesday for some folks. Good night, all.